Hi there, guys and girls, men and women, people. An update. Started working in the front of this here lump of gold nugget or pile of crap, whatever it's going to turn out to be. I was quite optimistic in the front, but we're always finding little bits and pieces to do. As I said, this car's been sitting for 33 years. Well, 31 from, well, yeah, 93. I think he parked it up outside his shed under a carport and left it there. The right hand side was exposed to the elements. The left hand side was up against the wall. So there's more on the right than the left. Got to the front here, cut the front lower valance out so I can see. Cleaned up all these areas up in here that I need to start working on, that side and the other side. And discovered under here, I'm going to flip the camera around, I think, one way or another, find it. If I can do it, I can't do it. I'll go like this. So I got under here, and the radiator cross-member support mount was Ura Autumn down the bottom, so I cut it out. That runs in from the chassis. It runs down and wraps around here, and it's got a 1.6 millimeter plate that sits in that way. Hopefully you can see all that. It sits in that way, and onto that bolts the stabilizer that runs around, and the inner parts are 1 mil. So I think Alfaholics have got the whole unit for 166 pounds. Hopefully you can see all that. 166 pounds. But I opted to, I've cut it all out. Inside it's all good. Outside it's only just surface. I've done quite a bit of sanding, and I made a 2 millimeter high tensile plate that's going to sit, you can see all that, sits from there right across. So it's a 2 millimeter plate, which I'm going to weld in at some stage. I've put captive nuts on it, bolts, sorry, for the lower end of the stabilizer. The other one had captive nuts in it, and in trying to get it out, one of the nuts was so lodged in. Here it goes here. Okay, there's the nut. I drilled it. The bolt, I drilled it. I couldn't easy out her. I couldn't burn it out. I couldn't do nothing. That's it. That's what you get. 30 years sitting, a bit of water, and looks terrible. Right hand side, as we said, suffered most. But anyway, so now we've got this new panel that's going to go in, and it is high tensile 2 mil plate, and I'll be able to jack the car up from there when I'm finished with this. Kidding. But yeah, so that's what I am, and I started work today at 9, and it is now whatever time it is, about 3 o'clock I think. About 3 o'clock. Another beautiful day in Wellington. We had a couple of shitty days actually, the last couple of days, and it's come right again. Sun's out, everybody's at the beach. It's 20 degrees, which a couple of days ago it was dropped down to 16. Before that it was 25, which is like heat wave. Hot, baby. Really hot. So yeah, that's where I am. I'm going to zinc coat the inside. I've rust protected it with, I use the CRC product. I go online and I look at all these people. The University of Uchub, and all these people, and they've all got their own ideas, and you just watch half a dozen programs and you decide, yep, no, that's the one I'm going to go with. That one, it doesn't make any difference. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. And zinc coating, I'm still using CRC, although I've got 2 or 3 different kinds. So I'll just spray an amalgam in there, and I think the car will last another 50 years. I mean, it's lasted 54 up to now. It should last. I mean, yeah. So that's about where I'm up to. I don't think there's anything else I should say. I've got to do those, and just come down to the nitty-gritty. I think I'll get it sandblasted, as I said, underneath. But I've had a good look underneath. Oh yeah, I've taken the transmission out, the big tunnel under there, and I'm going to take the engine out this week, some stage. Yeah, and I've looked under there, and it's looking really, 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 really good, I think. Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to sign off now. It's nearly, what is the time? Don't even know. It's nearly beer o'clock, beersy time. And yeah, it's a few nuts. And no, I'm going to put a tack weld on it first, because I've got to weld the inside after I get the engine out. So I'll tack weld it in, and hopefully we'll do it justice. Bye for now. Sayonara. Ciao. Adios. Auf Wiedersehen. Yassas.